He's just holding him and kissing on him and just fucking hugging him.
Keep Ilia's name out your fucking mouth.
These eyes, they see wrestling talent.
Guarantee it. I guarantee Charles Oliveira gets knocked out.
Shuriken.
That's foolishness.
Well, fellas, as a result to UFC 315, we now have a great fight on our hands. A welterweight title fight. JackDellaMaddalena is now going to be defending his welterweight title, his new welterweight title, against the former lightweight champion, IslamMakhachev. It's almost like I wouldn't call it a super fight. Let me take that back. It's not a super fight yet. JDM, this will be his first title defense. So I guess you can't really call it a super fight. But it's an interesting one.
It's close. Borderline.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you say?
I would
have said Ilia Topuria and Makhachev as a super fight.
I mean, I would still consider it like champ versus champ, even though it's not officially champ versus champ.
Right. Well, yeah. No, for sure. I agree with that for sure.
When Islam wins, there's going to be 2 belts on his shoulders.
Damn.
When he wins.
Damn. So you're just automatically sold. So what's your opinion? Jack he doesn't stand a chance. It's going to be an easy fight for Islam. Is Islam just going to steamroll him? Or do you give Jack a chance in this fight? Because the way you've been talking spicy, John. Spicy.
Nah,
spicy.
Of course Jack has a chance.
Okay.
You know?
Chance in hell?
Oh, he has a chance.
Oh.
Small chance.
So how do you see this fight going? I mean, early prediction. How do you see this fight going?
Whether it's Islam taking the belt or someone else, I don't really see Jack holding on to it. I could see this belt kind of being more of a hot potato. There's just a lot of great welterweights at the moment.
Wow.
There is. No, for sure.
I mean, we're not even 100%. I mean, we're pretty sure Islam is not going back down. Why would you?
Yeah, what's the point?
You're not going to.
Unless he loses.
Don't even tease us. Keep Ilia's name out your fucking mouth.
Go.
But no, I just, Islam, he dominates, man. He plays with his food a little bit too much.
Nah.
But I think if he
not like Marab.
Not like
Marab.
Nah.
Just carrying him, kissing him, and
his food. Marab, that shit is exciting. That shit is exciting.
He's just holding him and kissing on him and just fucking hugging him.
You know what I mean?
So Scott, you're picking Islam. You're with me, right? Do these eyes see talent?
Oh, these eyes, they see wrestling talent for sure. The happiest guy at that last pay-per-view was when Jackie Boy took that belt. The happiest fighter of all.
Ilia.
Oh no, Islam. He had a big old grin on his face.
I know.
You know why? Of course.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to fight Ilia, who is the best pound for pound in my book.
I agree with you. I think he's ducking him, bro. I think he did not want that fight. So I agree.
Yeah. So he was definitely happy about that one, man. As far as this fight though, Jack and Islam, it's a banger. I'll give it that. It's a good one. Super fight. I won't go that far, John, but it's gonna be a good one. I don't think Jack is gonna be able to keep this one on his feet though, unfortunately, like he did against Bilal. That wrestling from Islam, even though he trains with Bilal, it's a whole nother level. And Islam won't stand on his feet for 4 rounds before he goes for a takedown. So, I'll give Jack some respect. Early prediction on this fight, just because of, training, his improvements. He did pretty well against the takedowns against Bilal. I'll give him 3 rounds to survive against Islam.
Oh yeah,
before he gets
3 rounds,
submitted. I'll give him 3 rounds before he gets submitted.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're calling Islam by submission either round 3 or 4.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I think everybody's sleeping on Jack.
But, nope.
And don't get me wrong, like I'm not sleeping on Islam. I mean, shoot, how could you? Islam is Islam, but I feel like a lot of people, they just automatically say like he's gonna win, but I think Jack has a really good chance of winning this fight. I really do. Jack showed like insane. His striking skills are top notch, and not only that, but his takedown defense in that fight against Bilal shocked me, bro. It surprised me. I was shocked. Bilal, he was having a hard time wrestling him, taking him down. Jack's takedown defense looked great, but not only that, his stand up, I mean, it was crisp. His head work, his footwork, his head movement. I mean, the angles that everything was just precise. It was spot on. I mean, he came in there prepared, and like I said, man, he was prepared for that, and he executed his game plan to perfection. When it comes to a fight with Islam, this is a huge opportunity, and Jack knows it. You're getting a chance. You just won the belt. You got the lightweight champ who's been dominant. A lot of people see him as pound for pound best fighter in the UFC.
He is.
I mean, I would still say John Jones, even though I know John Jones is kind of playing the duck game right now. But either way,
I'll give it to Ilia. That's my pick.
But either way, you got an opportunity to take out Islam, right? Like I said, who's been dominant, and not only that, but get revenge for Volkanovski. Jack Della is gonna be. He's gonna show up for this fight. He's gonna be motivated. I think he's gonna come with a great game plan. I think he's gonna execute it to perfection. Now, I know Ilia is always dangerous, you know what I mean? He's wrestling and, but I think everybody's sleeping on Jack.
I mean, is there ever a time where any of the Dagestani boys are not prepared, not focused, not disciplined?
I mean, not
going to train hard for this fight?
I mean, we've seen Islam in trouble before.
This is a legacy fight, man.
I mean, dude, Arman Sarukian gave him a hell of a fight when their first fight. Volkanovski. Like I said, a lot of people have Volkanovski winning that first fight.
Hey, to make it a little simple math here regarding this fight, I think Belal was 3 out of 9 on takedowns, right? So let's see, crazy. let's give Islam, let's say 15 attempts. If Belal was 3 for 9, I'll give Islam 10 for 15. What do you think? Am I close?
I don't think it's gonna take 15.
I don't think it would either. But I'm saying, am I not right?
I think it's only gonna take a few.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all sleeping on Jack, bro.
Hey, I picked Jack. You didn't.
I know.
You lost that bet to me.
I know. I slept
that's
on
why
him.
you're eating
I
some
slept
fish.
on him. I think
you're eating piranha. Dried piranha.
I gotta bring that up.
Next time we record, man, it's gonna be nasty.
I don't know. Me personally, man, I give Jack I give him a shot. I think he definitely has a shot to win that fight. But either way, it's going to be an exciting fight. I mean, the crazy thing is Islam. He vacated his title. So if he does lose that fight, what does he do? Does he stay at welterweight or does he try to go back down? Hey. Especially if Ilia wins the lightweight title. Because let's be real, and we could pivot into that fight, dude. Ilia's winning that title. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Charles is going in there to get slept.
Well, let's get into that then. Scott, you want to deliver some more breaking news? Because that was another fight that got announced.
Yeah. Yep. So, the implications of this last pay-per-view with, with Jack winning that fight against Belal. Now we get to see, we don't get the super fight we all wanted.
I know, that's
Islam versus Topuria. That's a banger that we probably never going to see anymore. But we do get Bronx, Charles Oliveira versus Topuria.
All hype. Oof. I never understood.
It's not all hype when you're
a
champion, former champ,
bro,
with defenses.
You don't think it's going to be a fun fight?
Dude, I feel like Charles Oliveira is one of those fighters who he barely escapes every fucking fight he's in, bro. He barely escapes, bro.
But is it not exciting? It's exciting though, isn't it?
No, it's exciting. Don't get me wrong, but Justin Gaethje is exciting. You got plenty of exciting fighters, bro. But I don't think he's like as good as everybody tries to make him out to be. Like no matter what, I guarantee it. I guarantee Charles Oliveira gets knocked out in this fight.
Whoa, guarantee?
I guarantee it, bro. Like I'm willing to bet, bro. I'm willing to bet. I'll put $100 on it. I put $100 that Ilia Topuria wins by now. When have we not seen?
You know what? I agree.
Charles hurt, almost get knocked out in the fight. Like, it seems like every fight, dude gets rocked, bro. He gets his shit rocked, and he's on skates. He barely survives, bro. You're talking about Topuria, and the crazy thing is Topuria is gonna be a small lightweight. He's gonna be small for that weight division. Topuria is only like 5'7", bro. He's gonna be a small lightweight, bro. You know what I mean? He's like that's like Rafael Fiziev. He's a small lightweight, bro. But he's gonna come in there and bully shit. Watch. He's gonna come in there. He's gonna knock out Charles Oliveira. The fight that's gonna be exciting to watch is him and I know you guys are Arman Sarukian. That's the fight I'm looking forward to. Armin should be fighting for the title right now. He should be fighting Topuria. It should be Topuria versus Armin. Why Charles, bro? Bro, Armin.
Why not?
Charles' last loss was against Armin. Armin's last fight was against Charles, and he beat him.
Yeah.
Split decision, but he beat him. He won. Dude, he thrashed Charles at the end of that fight. He came back and just put a beating on Charles.
Yeah.
And now Charles gets what gives why does Charles deserve?
Yeah.
His last win was against Chandler. Like what a win
I'm
against
with
Chandler
you.
gives you a title shot?
I'm with you, Derek.
Stupid.
I'm with you.
I feel like Charles is overhyped.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
There must be
Charles.
something like personal, like a personal beef going on between Dana and Armin.
It has to be. Yeah. But it's like, again, man, like you really gonna punish a guy for pulling out of a fight of a title shot when you're injured? Come on, man. You can't can't punish. It was a back injury, bro. Like
I think Dana's still butthurt about that, and that's that.
That's some stupid shit, bro. Like pull your skirt down, Dana. Pull your fucking skirt down, bro. This man deserves a title shot.
Shoryuken. That's harsh.
Man, god damn, bro.
Hey guys, do you think Islam taking this fight against Jack Della helps his legacy or hurts it? Like as far as like you would say avoiding the Topuria fight to take this welterweight fight, does this help his legacy or hurt it?
I think it helps it. You know, he doesn't owe Topuria a fight. You know what I mean? Like he's cleaned out his division. Let's be real. He's cleaned out the division. I mean, I wanted to see him. Of course, we all wanted to see that Topuria fight. That would have been a good fight. But you know, the other fight that I felt like he should have had was against Armin, but in reality he did beat Armin, even though Armin gave him a damn good fight that first fight. He did get the W over him, so he cleaned out his division. It's only right, you know. I feel like you want to go up in competition. Some people could look at him fighting a featherweight. Another featherweight could be a step down in competition.
Yeah,
but I mean, I feel like it helps his legacy more than it hurts.
You could definitely see though that Dana has his favorites. Like he's really helping out Islam a lot here. He says Islam is getting a title shot no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if Jack Della pulls out, can't fight, then he's gonna vacate it.
Yeah.
He's getting not an interim. Islam's
sure.
getting a legit title shot no matter what happens here.
Hey, John, to answer your question about Islam, does this help or hurt his legacy? It helps a lot because in 10 years, when we look at the records, he's not going to have that big L versus Topuria, which he would have had he fought Topuria.
Damn.
So to answer your question, yes, this helps him so much.
Now, what makes you so confident that Topuria would have beat him? I'm just curious.
Do I have to tell you, Derek? Or do we have to wait till the T-shirts drop?
Right?
These eyeballs, they see talent.
The old eyeball.
That's it.
That's right.
It's a lot of MMA these guys have seen. And I see a lot of talent.
I could see Topuria knocking out Islam. I mean, who hasn't he knocked out? I mean, but at the same time though, when the last time the only time we seen Topuria at 155, he did get dropped. He got dropped.
Yeah, the size. We'll have to see how the size plays out with him being a little bit of a small lightweight.
Yeah.
But I mean, is there anybody else that's more feared boxer than Topuria at this point?
Not that I could think of. No.
I mean, he started off his career with
dynamite.
7 straight submission victories. And if you look back at his record, he's been a knockout artist over like the last 9 fights.
Yeah,
he's
his
been
boxing
knocking out people left and right.
He's not just knocking out people, not just everyday people.
True.
He's knocking out goats.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
That's
He's
a damn good
legend
point.
killer.
I mean, come on. He made Max look amateur out there. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah. And that's Max Holloway.
Come on.
Like, yo, that's
Come on, man.
he turned Max Holloway into Hax Holloway.
But let's not disrespect Islam. Is he not the greatest lightweight actually, like of all time right now?
Of all time?
I think the greatest of all time.
Of all time?
Yeah. You know, Joe Rogan tried to say it was BJ Penn.
Wait, what?
BJ
What?
Penn?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan was high on
That wasn't Joe Rogan. That was Rogan.
Did he even fight majority of his fights at lightweight?
Yeah, he did. He did. He fought at welterweight. He went up and fought George at welterweight. But
he's fought at every weight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think BJ Penn at one point went up to light heavyweight.
I don't think I put him
bro.
above Khabib, you guys. I honestly don't think I put him above Khabib.
That was a joke.
Khabib has
Joe Rogan. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, but
Khabib was a star.
You don't
for sure.
put-
I think he only has 2 title defenses.
yeah, you can't put Khabib over Islam at this point.
Okay.
No, hell no. And not only that, but the competition. I mean, like, no. I think Islam for sure is. I agree. I would agree with that.
Like I said, Islam's been in some close fights, man. Bulk won.
But he's won.
I know.
But he's won still.
Khabib was dominant. But
Khabib was dominant for sure.
Topic here.
But at the same time though, there was a fight that Khabib looked. Who was that?
I know.
Against Gleason Tibau.
Oh yeah, that was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was. I don't know. A lot of people had him winning.
My whole point here is you should get excited for this Islam. This is a super fight. Islam, the greatest lightweight of all time, taking on the current welterweight champ, going for double belt.
It's not.
No, for sure.
It's gonna be an easy fight. All right, guys. Well, next up, another banger that was announced by Dana: Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis.
Yeah. Every time I hear that name now, sorry.
I hate that name.
Every time I hear Khamzat. Fucking Kobe ruined it for me, bro. God damn it, Kobe ruined it. Every time I hear that name now, like, but yeah, go ahead.
What's your
Kobe
first?
Kobe ruins everything for me. He makes me not want to watch
Isn't he the most overrated
Damn.
fighter of all time?
Damn.
Okay.
That boy was beefing with Cejudo. Come on, man. Jesus, chill out.
That was crazy.
Man. But what were your thoughts when that fight was announced? Because I was excited, and I have a feeling you guys are rolling with Khamzat in that. But I have a little bold prediction of my own on that fight.
Let's hear it, bro.
Well, I'm going DDP.
Yep. And what else?
And I'll explain a little bit here my reasoning.
He is the underdog.
I might sound like an idiot here. I know he's a 2-1 underdog on going off the odds, the early odds. But I'm just trying to look ahead of that fight. You know, this is Khamzat moving up to middleweight.
Yeah.
He's a big welterweight, but, you know, DDP's a big middleweight. So DDP's got the size edge. Now, a lot of people, this is striking, you know, say he's a stiff fighter and loads up on his shots and this and that.
Yep.
But, you know, but from what I've seen recently, like, I like his fighting style. I think he's unpredictable. And, you know, I think he has really good striking defense, the way he'll like get in there with his flurries, but then he'll step to the side with his really good footwork as far as evading punches and kicks. And I think his defense is pretty strong to go with the iron chin. So when you combine those things, of course he mixes in the wrestling here and there, but I just think he's a tough matchup. And, you know, Khamzat's wrestling it's insane, of course. And I think he's going to come out blitzing in the first round like he always does. And I can see him even taking DDP down in the first round. But I feel like if DDP gets past the first round, he's going to coast to a win. And I could actually see him finishing him in like the third or fourth round with like a TKO.
Hold on. You said that DDP will coast to a win.
I could see him coasting
to a win against
like I
Khamzat.
said, I could see this fight playing out this way.
Khamzat is a non-stop blitz.
In the first round, Derek.
In the other
second round, bro. He's going to slow down.
You think so, huh?
Khamzat puts everything in his strikes.
I don't think it, honestly, bro, I don't even think it, I don't think it gets to the fourth round. Does DDP have the takedown defense to...
Well, that's the thing. Again, I could see Khamzat getting him down in the first round. But after that, you know, DDP is a big dude. And he's...
No, for sure. You know what? I would never... I mean, I'm going to just put it out there right now. Of course, I got Khamzat winning this fight. I would never pick against Khamzat until I see him look human. I won't pick against him, bro. You know what?
He's look human. He's look human.
Nah, man.
Human-ish.
Like,
I mean, Gilbert Burns was
Gilbert
competitive, and then Usman was competitive.
I think those were just awkward fights, bro. But I never, not in neither of those fights did I think Khamzat was gonna lose. Or did he look like he was gonna lose during those fights?
Sure.
Not only that, but like I said, man, seeing him and how he did Robert Whittaker, that sealed it for me. Yo, Khamzat is the real deal. Bro, I thought, I mean, you guys remember when we were watching that fight, I was pissed seeing how quick Whittaker tapped. I'm like, what are you doing? What the, like, that threw me up. But then we come to find out, he actually broke his fucking jaw. The rear naked choke wasn't even in. It was on his jaw. And he broke his, the mandible fucking bone? Pushed his teeth back. Like, yo.
Yeah, Derek, I want to say, like,
that squeeze must have been intense.
I want to say DDP is probably one of the toughest fighters out there. But to me, the real toughest fighter, Robert Whittaker, bro. He had his left jaw just completely ripped out, bro.
Man, bro.
If that's me, I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving the gym. I'm not coming back.
I hear that that's a very painful injury. Colby Covington told me.
Oh man,
man.
yeah, Kobe got his jaw broke, but no, that fucking dude,
man.
that break. I don't, man. That's got to be one of the worst I've ever seen in my life, and that's against Robert Whittaker, bro. We all know who Robert Whittaker is, man. He's bro. That shocked the hell out of me. And Khamzat is legit, bro. I don't see anybody beating Khamzat. I see him winning that middleweight title, and
let's not go disrespecting the king of Africa.
Oh.
The king of Africa, my nigga.
So John, you got
my
Khamzat.
nigga DDP.
My N-word.
Yeah, I'm black, y'all. I can say that, but nigga, that's my nigga. My nigga.
Now, with all that being said, I do also have Khamzat.
Okay. All right.
Fairly easy too. Yeah.
Fairly easy.
Hey, come on,
These
John.
guys,
Son, bro.
Fairly easy.
Boom.
These guys
Our
are
powers
tripping.
combined.
Tripping,
Captain
man.
Planet.
Can I say it one time?
All right. To break it down a little bit further, you guys, I will say, as far as comparing the two guys, cardio, I'm giving DDP. Chin,
Bang.
DDP. Size, strength, DDP. Striking ability, DDP. Now I'll give Khamzat the wrestling, of course, but DDP's a strong wrestler too. Grappling or jiu-jitsu, definitely, Khamzat. But again, DDP's no slouch there. So yeah, as you can see, it stacks up pretty well for DDP in my opinion.
You might as well give us one of these.
Based off of what though? Self high five.
Bang.
Well, based off of what though? So you say you give him the striking.
Striking.
But based off
Chin.
of what though?
Bro, I'm telling you, just from what I've seen from Khamzat's striking, man, he loads up on the shots. He goes for the kill that first round. He slows down. He slowed down against Usman. He slowed down against Burns. Yeah, he took down Usman, which is impressive, especially considering Usman's takedown D was like 97%. He took him down like 3 times, I think.
Yep.
So I think he can get DDP down for sure. But if he does not finish him early, I see DDP's gas tank outlasting him. And DDP throws hard the whole fight.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he's on his last breath in the 4th and 5th round, but he's still going for the kill. And that's what I respect about DDP. And I've become a big fan of his over the last few fights. Just those 4 or 5 round wars against Strickland showed a lot of heart, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Nobody finishes Strickland, of course, but he fucked that dude's nose up bad. Oof, that was fun.
Yeah, I think that's just DDP is an awkward fighter, man.
Awkward, but
super awkward, bro. But I don't know how to. I don't know how to.
That's what everybody says, man.
him.
But he mixes up. He looks amateur at times, but then he's technical. Again, man, the footwork is there.
Yeah,
he evades. He's got good defense. I like it, man.
I just think Khamzat's pressure is going to be too much, bro.
We'll see,
I think his pressure is going to be too much. The wrestling's going to be too much. I think he's going to throw DDP off, and I think Khamzat. I'm gonna take Khamzat by submission, round 2 or 3. That's my early prediction. Okay. But yeah, I'm with you, John. I think it's going to be fairly easy than everybody expects.
Easy.
Yeah, I think so.
Easy.
I really do.
That's so disrespectful, man. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, bro, I think I'm more so looking forward to that fight out of all the
fights. Out of all the big announcements, Islam, Jack, Topuria, Oliveira, this one got my attention.
I've been waiting for Chimaev to get his title shot, whether it was at welterweight or middleweight. I've been waiting for him to get his title shot, and I'm telling you, man, I think he's gonna get that title, and I think he's gonna keep it for a long time. I think he's gonna keep it for a long time, man. He is just too aggressive.
If he gets past DDP, he'll hold it for a bit.
Yeah,
for sure. But I don't see it happening.
I mean, because who at middleweight could take him out?
Nobody,
right?
He already smashed.
Now, if this was welterweight, it'd be a different story, but middleweight.
Yeah. Adesanya, no. Nope. Whittaker, no. He already did that.
Yep.
This is it, man. This is gonna decide who reigns for a long time.
Yeah. No, for sure. I'm excited for it, man. I'm really excited for it.
We'll definitely get some bets on that fight since you guys both are going.
Yeah.
Khamzat, and I'm taking the underdog.
Got to.
Well, you see, I can't be betting anymore with my heart. I'm strictly going forward, strictly betting with my noggin, because I'm not trying to eat no fish, fucking
Too
guts.
late, man. You lost.
What is it we're eating?
You're eating dried piranha.
Dried piranha.
Have you ever
Dried
heard of such a
piranha.
thing?
With teeth?
With
You got to eat the head too?
You gotta eat
you
all
eat head
of it.
first.
Head first.
Those eyeballs, I hear they're very crunchy.
All right.
I don't know where you get this shit from. I don't think it's legal in California. But we got it.
I guarantee you the next
Took them
fight
straight from
card.
Derek's fish tank.
Oh shit.
I'll bet $20 right now that the next fight card I get more fights than you.
$20?
Wow.
Oh, we can do it.
Dang, that's a good.
God, fuck. That hurt. My wallet.
I'm not playing around no more.
You know what?
man.
I'm feeling confident.
It's not about the money. It's all principle.
I beat your ass this last fight card.
You did.
Big time.
Yeah.
I beat all your asses. That's why I'm not going to the seafood
Dang, man.
menu the next time.
We were tied up until that main event.
Seafood buffet, I'm not going. It's these guys.
And Bilal would have won. We all could admit Bilal would have won if he'd have stuck to a fucking game plan.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jack was.
You said it earlier.
I picked Jackie Boy. I
but
did.
you said if you
I
did.
did. I did.
Okay,
And Bilal's
you did.
a retard for not wrestling.
Yeah,
him.
he is.
So-
Was it John that said it? I think one of you guys was like,
I
nah,
never called
Bilal
anybody a
had-
retard.
Well, no,
I don't use hard R's.
I called him a retard. We probably want to edit that out.
You could edit that out, Jess. I don't want to get
Right?
I don't want to
He's
get banned.
Shadow
but
banned like a motherfucker.
I think I might have said that. But you know, I still picked Jackie Boy, and it worked out for me.
Yeah. No, it definitely did, man. It definitely did. Good pick.
All right, guys. Well, I think I hear the music playing louder and louder, telling us to wrap it up. So
The kicking us out.
Wrap that shit up.
I feel like that Dave Chappelle skit. Remember that
Right?
one?
Wrap it up.
He said, "Ah,
I think there's a
psych."
Psych. Classic.
My man, my ninja.
That's foolishness.